110. Welcome back to Let's Play Lego Harry Potter years 5 through 7. In the last episode, we finished off year 6 story mode, and now we are going to be starting year 7, part 1 here in Diagon Alley. Again, if you want to buy some characters and stuff, you can go ahead and do that, but I'm going to skip out on that for now. But we will be going to buy some red bricks here real quick, because we do have some red bricks that we can buy. Score times 2 and 4 mainly, and stud maintenance is good. And I was deciding whether or not I was gonna buy some of these other red bricks, and I decided since I have the studs, I might as well go and buy them. And I decided to go ahead and buy gold brick detector here as well, just cause I'm not gonna use it right away, but we'll see. I may end up using it later. But the main ones we're gonna want to use right now are score times 2 and 4, and stud maintenance, and well, might as well turn on fast dig just to make that a little bit easier. And once again, once you go outside the door here, the year 7 part 1 story will start, so just be prepared for that. This is the year 7 part 1 loading screen.
Huh? Oh. Ah.
Huh?
Oh.
Alright, so you may have noticed that we have not learned the Polyjuice potion up to this point, and so this is where we actually get to access the Polyjuice potion. Even though it doesn't say anything about learning the Polyjuice potion, this is where you learn it, or access it rather. So after this level, the Polyjuice potion will be available to use at pretty much any cauldron in the game, which is going to be very important for free roam, just as it was in years 1 through 4. Yeah, I'm trying to hang this picture up here, and this thing is very finicky. Very finicky. I had to try like several times to get this picture on. But anyway, yeah, the Polyjuice potion allows you to change to any character that you've unlocked in the game. So that's why it's important to get character tokens and to buy them at Malkin's, so that way you can change them. There's some characters that we're going to want to get access to later on in the game. This is one of the few times where we actually get to assemble the Polyjuice potion. Most of the potion cauldrons will be pre-assembled in this game. It's not like years 1 through 4 where you have to assemble the cauldrons. But anyway, I finally got the picture hung up. But yeah, you don't have to come out back here, but there's some stuff out back here if you want to get it. Just to save some trouble for free play later on. I'm drinking some Dr. Pepper here. There's the student in peril there, and there's also a thing here with the sprinklers. You want to run over the sprinklers with the wheelchair. So yeah. easily here to fix this vacuum. Doesn't really matter who we play as. So anyway, let's go ahead and put that in and take it. Alright, so Hagrid smashed up his motorcycle here. It's the same motorcycle that Hagrid picked Harry up when he first got Harry in the Sorcerer's Stone. It's just been modified with the sidecar. It's a bike that you got from Sirius Black. So yeah, Year 7 Part 1 is probably my don't get me wrong, the levels for Year 7 Part 1 are good. I just think that Year 7 Part 1 is not a particularly exciting part. The movie it does have its moments, but but Year 7 Part 1, the movie is not super exciting, so I'm gonna play through Year 7 Part 1 pretty fast here, as it turns out. Yeah, so, and the thing is that there's not too many intermediary, there's not too much intermediary stuff between levels. There's not really a whole lot that we get to learn in Year 7 Part 1. Most of the stuff we learn for Year 7 Part 1 is actually in this level in particular, and we'll get to that stuff in a little bit here. The stuff that we get to learn here in Year 7 Part 1. Like abilities and stuff, it's not much. There's only a couple abilities that we actually get here. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of rush through this. Okay, so Rufus Scrimgeour just dropped off the stuff from Dumbledore's will. We have a new ability for Ron. Replaces Lumos for him. It's the Deluminator that was Dumbledore's. So yeah, in the Lumos spot now, we can pick up lights from lanterns, and we can transfer to another lantern like so. It's a pretty cool ability, and you get to use it quite a bit in this game. So you'll want to keep you may have seen lanterns like this around before. That's what those are. And then this ability, Hermione's bag, you may have seen these pink pads around, and that's what that's for. It's Hermione's bag. Hermione did not have the bag before this either, so you couldn't have if you tried to use the pink pads before, nothing would have happened.
Mm. Mm.
Alright, so at Bill and Floyd's wedding here, we met Xenophilius Lovegood, Luna's dad. He's quite the character, and we'll get to see him a little bit more later. But anyway, so yeah, so this is this part level here is kind of a good chance to kind of practice using some of the new, using Hermione's bag and the deluminator and stuff. So yeah. So when I said that we couldn't return to Hogwarts for quite some time, that's what I meant by that is we can't return to Hogwarts as Harry, Ron, Hermione for quite a while. There is a way to return to Hogwarts in Year 7 Part 1, but we're not going to get into that here for a little bit yet. But I will talk about it later once we... Yeah, I'm not going to do it because there's really no point in doing it. Oh yeah, I got in the way of this guy's attacking. So this level is just kind of a good chance to practice all the abilities we've learned so far. So as far as the Hermione's bag stuff, Hermione has some crazy stuff in her bag. Don't ask me how in the world she got all this stuff in her bag. It's just mostly just for the game, just purposes for the game. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but just go with it. It's, you know, it's video game logic, you know. So yeah, so... Yeah, just trying to get rid of these Death Eaters here. They're kind of annoying. Yeah, trying to avoid stepping on those fires. Fires can be tricky. So, since the deluminator replaces Lumos for Ron, he can't do Lumos now. So, if you need to use Lumos normally, you don't want to play as Ron anymore. Basically, it just... And any version of Ron gets the deluminator from now on. So, as well as any like character that Ron disguises as, which we'll get into later. Alright, so that was the first level of Year 7 Part 1. Yeah, we're gonna get True Wizard from now on because I have score times 2 and 4 on. I'm just gonna try to save up a bunch of studs now, just cuz. so we got a little bit of a cutscene here.
Huh?
Okay, so we unlocked Apparition as well. We'll get into that a little bit later. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode. Until next time, this is Joe Cool 10 signing out.